times the images we have of the past are not how they actually appeared at the time of their creation. For example, the beauty of ancient Greek sculpture is often synonymous with visions of white marble statues and monuments such as the Parthenon and the Core. Gods in Colour at the National Archaeology Museum of Athens is a display of 23 copies of famous marble statues and sculptures reproduced in their true form, painted in detailed colours of blue, red, green and yellow. The painted replicas of the exhibition, brought from Munich's Glyptotek Museum where they were created, remind visitors that the architecture and sculpture of ancient Greek cities were not white marble, but covered in various and plentiful pigments. Many of the painted replicas are displayed next to their originals, creating an overwhelming contrast to preconceived notions of how ancient Greece looked. Museum director Nicholas Kaltsis said sculpture began in the late 7th century BC and painting along with it, and was phased out in the Greco-Roman period. It was a happy society, a colourful society. They saw all these colours in nature and it affected them. Painting of sculptures and monuments was also very prominent in ancient Egypt, but Kaltsis said the initiative of the ancient Greek artists was not drawn from their Egyptian neighbours, but from the colours of nature. The pigments were made from stones and plants, creating the colours of red, blue, green and yellow. Kaltsis said there were also probably different tones, either brighter or dimmer. The coloured reality of ancient Greek society is an example of how standards and tastes change from one generation to the next. Some like it because they didn't know and it was a discovery. Some are disappointed. Some have said to me personally, "You have completely ruined the image we had of antiquity." But unfortunately or fortunately, this was reality. Classical Greek society was arguably the high point of ancient civilization. Athens is reputed to be the birthplace of democracy and thousands of concepts and ideas that continue today. Their achievements in the fields of sport, poetry and theatre matched those of their sculptors and visual artists, but it was the sculptors who set the standard. But Athenian society was also based on a strong military tradition. The visual comparison has caused strong reactions from visitors, including shock and disappointment.
I find them beautiful the way they are now, but I was very disappointed seeing all these painted things and the way they probably were. But I don't like them at all.
To the Greeks, however, the painting was considered a work of art, with artists gaining recognition for the sculptures they painted. Evidence that ancient sculpture was painted became prominent with early 19th century archaeological digs, when statues were unearthed with pigments still visible to the naked eye, and further research was later conducted through ultraviolet photography and chemical analysis. The exhibition is based on research made by the University of Munich in the study of polychromy of ancient sculpture. Some replicas of the exhibition are from sculptures of the Temple of Aphia on the island of Aegina, whose originals are located in the Glyptotek in Munich and where the exhibition first appeared in 2004. The result is a new window into a civilization that has long fascinated us.